Hello guys, and welcome back to CK3. This is our modded series, and we are in episode 3. So let's see what's gonna happen this episode. First thing I want to talk about is actually our house dynasty. Now, I went on and actually named, the motto here. There are owls in the... Well, this is not an English word. This is a Danish word. I actually thought it would be the same on English, but it's not. So, and I thought there was a kind of an English word for it. And there is. So, I think we're gonna change this, because mose, or mose, how you would say it on Danish, is basically a marsh or a bog. And I think we're gonna rename it real quickly, because it makes no sense to have a Danish word in here when we are writing it on English. So, we are gonna change it to what is gonna sound better here. There are owls in the bog, or there are owls in the marsh. I think I'm gonna go with marsh. Yeah, let's go with that. Just a small slight change here to the name changing, but I feel like that's important, because it should be English. It really should. I mean, we are using Danish words and all that kind of stuff up here in the house, but this should be it, right? Right. What I hope this episode is gonna bring is, for sure, more children. That is our main concern. We want more children. I know we do already have a son, but I do hope that we get some, definitely some daughters, because they would be our player here. I think. I'm actually not sure, because we do have that rule. Let's take a look at that rule, actually, because it's quite interesting. It's quite interesting. Why are we gonna see that in the game rules here? Because this right here, player succession, strongest heir. See, I don't think the males will be an heir if we have a daughter. That means if we do have daughters, then the males won't be able to gain anything, and we won't be able to actually get to play males. But if there are only males, then this would take into consideration, I hope it does, unless it's just completely broken, that it would take one of the males. But we will see about that. I don't know how that's gonna work out, but that's interesting to see when we are gonna die. But that's hopefully far out in the future, because we are 24 and we want more children, a lot more children. So let's hit continue and see what happens, guys. So the first thing that's gonna pop up here is the befriend scheme with our husband. That is from the last episode, and that is done, and that's all good. So let's find, how many was it? 5? I think we could have 5 friends. It was scaling to, so I mean we can have more than that. But I think we might wanna. Can we actually scheme our son? Nope. You know what? I'm the kind of girl that wants to be friends with everyone. Basically, we're very diplomatic in that kind of sense. So let's see if we can find a county that might be like this guy. He's very powerful. He's actually naked. So there is. That's another thing I want to talk about just after this. So we want to befriend him. Sway. No, not Sway. Can we directly befriend, please? Yes, 100% chance. Start scheme. There we go. Yeah. So another thing I want to talk about is, because of some of the mods that I have on, there is a lot of diversity in when it comes to clothing, but there is a lot of them that are being naked, especially in this area down here. And when I see it, I will put on some clothes on them, but there is some clipping issues, and honestly I don't really know how much YouTube hates or likes seeing naked characters in a video game. So I'll try and keep it clean, but if it's probably bound to happen that I'm gonna miss someone being naked and we will see some breasts. That's probably bound to happen. We will see boobies. Rest assured, I'm probably gonna miss it at some point. So there is that. Let's let's move on from that. But I just wanted to say it because Yeah, it's gonna happen. Like, we can see right here, when something is popping up, there's some clipping issues. Let's actually get into this guy and see if we can do something about that. Let's give him some... Ooh, let's give him some clothing here. This one seems fine. It's not gonna show in the event, but it's gonna show in here, so that's fine. Apply changes. Oh, it's gonna happen now. Okay. So what is this? It's the befriend scheme. Oh, right. So time was running. Yeah, we are gaining 40 stress, but scheme power gets +10. We don't actually need to do that. I don't think we actually need to do that. With effort, I will come to understand him. What would she do? What would she do? She is honest, she is fickle, she is adorable. Nah, she would just let it go. I mean, she's adorable. He will like her eventually, right? Yeah, let's just let it go. Whoops. So I guess I made a mistake here, because my son Hemminger is more likely to receive a good education due to Count... Well, I can't say his name. Maybe we should rename him. Maybe I'll rename him in a second. But yeah, so our child is not getting... I thought he would be... See, it says here he is our ward, but it seems like it's our player heir, or sorry, our husband that's tutoring him. What? What? Or maybe he's just gaining it because he is inside our court. I'm a little bit unsure about that. Anyhow, let's change his name. Where can we do that? I believe there is. Wait, I should be able to rename him somehow. There it is. Rename character. Lushan. Utpala. You know what? Are we gonna rename him? Let's call him let's just call him Utpala, actually. I think I'm good with that. Just Utpala. That's a pretty strong name. So now he's just Count Utpala. Cool. Yes, this is what we would like to see. Another pregnancy. Good job. Very good. You impregnated us, or whatever it's called. Thank you, good sir. The scheme is over. We got one more friend. Such a pleasant man. Duke Ilmar, the Bresh. Thank you. Now we just need to find another one that we can bescheme to be our friend. I want to keep it pretty close. What about these guys over here? Yeah, I actually put on some clothes on her, but he's naked, and I guess YouTube doesn't really care about that. Oh. Prematurely. Oh, that's not good. Did we gain any bad thing? No. I guess maybe delicate is having something to do with that. Maybe. I don't know, but that's oh. Dang it. Oh, dang it. I'm thinking about scheming those guys over here. They're actually in a war right now. Pretty big duchy. They're not really part of our faith, so maybe not. What about this duchy up here? She is almost naked. She only got a cloak on, but you can't really see her boobs, so well, it is what it is. But maybe I should change that. But let's sway her to become our friend as well. There we go. We have 86 gold. I think we had it for a while, but I just didn't see it. So we should definitely go in and build something. The question is, what? Do we have any more that where we can get levies? Yes, there's the port district. Yes, I mean, I don't like the name of a port district, but it's giving us a levy, so I'll go with it. There we go. So, one thing I haven't told you about yet is one of the mods we have is the decision where we can recruit a male or female courtier. And I think I want to go out and maybe possibly find a female courtier. I don't know exactly. It's gonna cost us See, it's gonna cost us 5 gold and 35 prestige to do this. And I think I'm okay with this. The main reason I want to do this is because we do not have a very good council member on the martial part. And I wanted to see if we can find someone, because our county here is actually suffering from it. It's gone now, I think. Yeah, but every so often it pops up with levy problems and gaining a lot of minuses because of this very, very low martial. And let's see if we can maybe find someone good. Maybe. Let's try it. Let's try it. Actually, notify me when the decision becomes available again. Yes, thank you. So it comes up right away. And let's see. So we got 2 options here. We only got 1 option, and that's Jutta. And she got 8 in martial, so you know what? That's actually not bad. She also got 7 prowess, so she would be, somewhat of a decent fighter compared to many of our other knights. She's ambitious, spiteful, zealous, tough soldier, so that's pretty good. And mounted warfare, wow. Hail as well. Yeah, let's. She's only 29, so let's bring her in. Yeah, welcome here. Welcome. So that's it's a pretty cheap option, but it is not directly cheat. It's just, a flavor. We can do this every year, and it does cost something. So it's not really cheating, and I kind of like this way instead of the normal way of doing it. So I feel like that's pretty good. Now, what we want to do here is going into the council and actually put her right in here. Assign her to that role. She's not best at it, but she's at least double the amount of martial compared to the other one, so that's gonna help us out a little bit here and there. And maybe she will gain some more martial when time runs. So yeah, we are actually gonna end a befriend scheme here, because Rigmár noticed that the one she's trying to befriend with diplomacy, basically, she's kind of in a war and she's actually losing it. And I don't think she wants to be a friend of someone who is losing a war here, because she would just die, and she would be very sad if she's becoming a real close friend and she would die from it. And she's also 49, so I think we're actually gonna stop the scheme and find someone else instead, because it doesn't really make a lot of sense for her to have a friend that is 49 years old and probably gonna lose a war and not be powerful or anything. No, Rigmár is very, very. I wouldn't say she. Yeah, she definitely do know what she wants from a friend, and she doesn't want a weak friend. That's one thing for sure. I mean, she do have a friend in her husband, but I don't think she's actually looking at him and seeing weakness at all. So let's maybe find someone else. There's a kingdom down here, but again, not really that strong. So what about over here? They are Estonians, but maybe he wouldn't. Maybe she wouldn't mind being friend to someone outside of our little Danish culture group. You know what? I think she is okay with this. Let's befriend him. Again, 100% chance, because we're just crazy good. We are honest and loyal, so there's a lot of bonuses to actually getting it done. So there we go. We got a perk. There we go. Let's see what we can get here. We got thicker than water. Personal scheme success chance. We actually don't need it. We actually don't need it right now at all. Confidence. Each friend adds -5 stretch gain. Sure. Let's go with that. We need to go down in this befriend scheme power plus 30%. See, we don't even need these two, but we're gonna go down here because we do want this one. That's gonna increase our skills significantly. And the last, what is this? Each living child gives you 1 random skill. So hopefully we can gain some more children. We did lose that 1 child, and I'm a little bit annoyed by that. But it is what it is, and she's definitely gonna be annoyed by losing a child. She don't like that one bit. But we want to go down in this tree. That's 100% sure. Oh, a gesture of generosity. I don't think we're that generous. 50 gold, 15 gold, and nothing. So there are more things to it here. First off, I don't think Rigmár would actually like to spend more than she is even have. I don't think she is that stupid. So these two options are probably not even in her mind. She would go with this no matter what. The other thing is, it would just be bad for us. It would just be very bad. But she would agree with me here. She would definitely agree. She would never spend more than she actually have. So, or maybe she would, but not in this. Not with this. It's not that important to be a friend of him, especially not for anything that cost this much gold. If it was 1 or 2 or 3 gold or something like that, maybe she would just have done it. But in this case, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Whoa, what is this? Blood on the Snow. I don't think I've seen this event before. That must be a new one, but it seems to be something about our son. It comes from nowhere, hitting me clean in the temple. Okay. I didn't even see the projectile coming, much less try to dodge, and for a moment I stagger blinded. Maybe I have seen this one before, but I'm not sure. A sharp peal of giggles rings out behind me, and I wheel. Oh, okay. Hemiger rises from the hitting spot, another snowball already clutched in his vicious little hand. Okay, but would there be snowballs here? I mean, most of these lands here are pretty much deserts. I mean, there is probably snow in the big mountains here over in Asia, but maybe. I don't know. But okay, he hits us with a snowball. Fair enough. Good shot. Come here, you little rascal. You hand a toss. Okay, that seems like probably something we would do, I think. Yeah, we could do that. Oh, no, you got me. You let Hemiger pelt you to his heart's content. We lose 75 prestige. Also something we definitely could potentially do. You think you can face me in a snow war? Child or no, this is a battle and you intend to win. I don't see us doing that. I don't see Rigmár doing that. I'm bossy, Hemiger. Go bother someone else. No, I think it's between these two, and I think I'm actually gonna go with. Oh no, you got me. Yeah. I think we're gonna go with this one. Not because I don't care about the prestige, but I feel like this is probably more what she would say because she is an honest person. So she wouldn't say so. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna go with this one. So there it is. Good shot, little lad. Come here, you little rascal. So I was just looking at our son here in the barbershop, and that is some really strange eyes. So because his father is from what was it? What was it? And I think it was from a culture in Tibet. This looks very strange to me. I mean, it's quite fun. It's quite fun, but look at those eyes. They are like a little bit blue, I think. But we don't even have blue eyes. I mean, she doesn't. She got green eyes, I believe. So how the DNA is working here is beyond me. But I do have a couple of mods that changes DNA and stuff, and this is very unique. I think this is very unique. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys. Very good. The dance. It is the befriend scheme, and it is over. So we got one more friend. I think we should take a look at how many friends we actually got. Let's pause here for a second. I mean, I could just let time run. Relationships. Yeah, we got 4 friends. Okay, we can definitely go out and find one more before we are hitting the hard cap, so to speak. I mean, we could get a lot more friends, but the hard cap in terms of how many... ooh, they are getting really big over here, it seems. How many men do they have? 1900! I think I want to be a friend with him or her. Let's go ahead and befriend her because she's very powerful. Start the scheme. So what I'm talking about is inside the lifestyle here. We get this one, and it got a hard cap of 5 to the maximum of 5. So yeah, we can only have 5 friends. So this is a total of how many points? 10 random skill points in each category. But that's still a lot. It's still a lot. Anyway, guys, I think we're just gonna continue and see what's gonna happen for the rest of this episode. Not a lot have happened, but then again, a lot happens in terms of the RP elements, and I kind of like that. But if we take a real quick look here, we're pretty much as strong as our liege. So, you know, maybe something will happen. Well, well, well. Household savings. Our really, really good husband just gave us 50 gold. Despite his poor stewardship skills. That's brilliant. We need to move time a little bit here before we can actually... Ooh, decision available, recruit female courtier. I think we're gonna do that, maybe... Yeah, I think I want more in my court, actually. So let's do that instead of actually building anything. A new debutant. Let's see how good she is. It is a Freya Grand. Yes, yes, very good. Welcome, Freya. Welcome. But in just a little bit here, we can build a new building. So that's also pretty cool. A warning. Oh boy, what's going on here? So we all know that Asias isn't the most virtuous follower. Who is he exactly? He is our chaplain. Interesting. So he's not the most virtuous follower, and he's our chaplain. Okay. Of the Orthodox way, none of us expected for Asir to be haunted by a ghost as punishment for his sins he committed in the past. However, granted we do not know why this apparition appears at night in his bedchambers, but according to Asias, it resembles his old friend who was a great sinner and recently died. Now he is convinced his friends is visiting him from hell to warn him about the consequences of his vices. Then again, none of his servants could verify reports of this ghost. That's just, you know... We can ask a priest to say prayers for the... whatever it's saying. Potentially. Asias might as well reform himself. No. This is interesting and all, but it's really... See, the one thing I don't like about this mod is that I can't really see everything it's saying. So we can ask a priest... Actually, maybe I should play on this one, because I usually don't tend to... I don't really care about this. I'm more into the role-playing, and the role-playing is more important here. So let's stick to this for now. Might as well reform himself to be less sinful. This is interesting and all, but it is really not my problem, is it? I think she would say this. I am certain Asias is either hallucinating or making this up. I think it's one of the bottom choices here. So now we can take a look at what it will do. Again, 10, 40, you spend 15. I don't really care about that. And I guess I don't really... See, here's the thing, it's clipping a little bit, so when I need to take a look at it, it's a little bit annoying like this. So, it's not perfect. It's not perfect. The mod is not perfect. We could actually... You know what? I think it actually works with full-size. Full-size events at peace. See! That is actually way cooler. That is so much cooler. But sometimes I just don't want to be in this, you know, in here. But I guess an event should stop all gameplay, and we should take a look here. But, yeah, I think we're gonna go with, this is interesting and all, but it's really not my problem, is it? So there we go. Yay! We are pregnant again! Thank you, good husband, for giving us your sperm. Thank you! Oh, whoa, wee-wah. The dance. Oh, so it's the befriend scheme. It's done. Okay, cool. Should we? I think we should just make more friends. To be honest, it doesn't really give us any penalties for having a lot of friends. So we just start getting maybe some of the... Well, dearest of all my friends. Well, when we are speaking about friends, something pops up. Petty King Svend is my best friend. I trust... Who's this? This is one of the duchies. Okay, he got... Okay, let's take a look at how powerful they are. Because we're going for powerful friends. She's definitely not powerful, but I think we are actually... I don't know if I'm going with... I think I'm actually going with King Svend. Because he is a very close... He's Danish. He is... He's Orthodox. He is just next to us. Got a pretty decent sized petty kingdom. And I would like to ally myself with him if I could. So I guess we are gonna make King Svend our best friend. I should not play favorite. So that, yeah. See, that's more diplomatic to say. That's a way more diplomatic way to say it. I don't think we should play favorites here. There we go. And we also gain 100 lifestyle point. But let's go into our court and see. Actually, let's go into our council and see who we want to maybe befriend. She's pretty good. She is pretty good. I think we want to maybe befriend her. Let's... Nope, nope, nope. It is here. Befriend scheme. There we go. One thing that I didn't see before is... We're not gonna go into an independence war. Unless she's gonna die. And that could potentially happen in this episode as well. But I don't think we're gonna go into an independence war. The main reason is, if we're going in here and take a look at this war actually. We got a perk as well. We're gonna take a look at that just in a second. So independence war. Well, first off, it's pretty expensive. But the other thing is, she got an ally and we do not. And it is actually King Svend. So... yeah, as you can see, it's probably not gonna happen. Okay, so an event popped up here. I guess you have generosity. Nope, 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 nope. We have seen this before, and nope, we're not gonna go for it. We don't want to spend money on it. But yeah, she is way more powerful than us with that friend in hand. Because maybe he would help her, because they are, I believe... it is actually her son. So yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon. Maybe when she dies and the daughter is taking over, maybe we can get into a war, but we will see. Let's... what is going on here? My son. Oh! But why is it not... why can't I not change his name here? Let's make sure that we are going out of this. Something seems a little bit... wait, oh, hold on. Let's go. Yeah, there we go. There we go. See, I want to see this. I want to see this because we're gonna rename him. So this little guy is gonna be named Thomæs. Yeah, that is the name I am going with. So cool, 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 cool. Again, it is a very old Danish name. Actually, I think it's also Norwegian name as well. That is. Well, in modern day, there is a name called Thomas, and this is, you know, it sounds the same, but it's spelled differently. And I want to go with, you know, old names first, and then the further we are getting continuing up, you know, through the generations of names, we will try and find newer names, more modern day names. But for now, I want to go with some really old names, and this is, you know, it's not that old. I think this is probably from the 17th century, but I'm gonna go with it. Soothing the pain. So our firstborn, Hemming, is either gonna stay compassionated. That is pretty good. That is definitely not a bad one. We could also go into arrogant or callous. What would Rigmár say? Without kindness, the world falls apart. Yeah. The criminal is not even worth your attention. Nah, I don't think she would say that. Spit on him, beat him, he deserves nothing less. No, she would definitely go with compassionate. But here's the thing. This is where we can change the dynasty, kind of, because depending on what kind of traits we're gonna take, we decide what kind of children we are gonna get, and therefore how we are shaping up the dynasty. Quite a bit. But I'm fairly okay with getting compassionate here, especially over arrogant and callous. So you know, yeah, I think we're gonna go with compassionated, and it is also what she would say, I think. So let's go with that. Did I just forget about the perk? I mean, I just completely forgot about it. Ooh! Hold your thought. Hold your thought. I don't care about the perk. I want to ask our faith for some gold. Actually, we can build as well. So this is gonna be building, perks, and asking for money. Pays 100. 100. Of course we would. Of course. Why wouldn't we do this? Why wouldn't we do that? I don't care if he doesn't hate us, or if he hates us. In that sense, I'm not diplomatic at all. I just want money. So when it comes to the perk here, it doesn't really matter too much what we're gonna take. So we're just gonna take one of them and move on. Now, since we got the gold, or well, we will have the gold in just a second here, we might as well just go in and build something. Now, what should we take? I think we should get something that gives us taxes, because that's gonna help not only us, but also our dynasty down the road. Which some of the other things will too. Development growth plus 2% is actually not bad either. Yeah, faith bubble, nah. No, I think we're gonna go for all the things that's gonna give us some income, because that's just gonna be helpful in the long run. Very, very helpful. So let's take the marketplace first, and yeah, very cool, very cool. Let's hit continue and get. There we go. We get 100 gold from Rigmár. Sorry, we are Rigmár. We are getting 100 gold from our head of faith. Who is this guy? He is someone with 3 soldiers. But he's a learned man, that's for sure. So I guess that's why he is head of faith. That's actually, how's that actually being Jacob the Brash of Orthodoxy? So I guess only men can actually be head of faith. What is he? Who is our cultural head then? Oh, actually our queen is. Our queen. Interesting. And she is right now working on mottos. Okay, cool. Cool. We can recruit a courtier again, and I do believe we want to do that. We do have the gold to do it. We do have, definitely do have the prestige to do it. No problem with prestige in this run. I just think I want more good people in my court, especially if they are Danish and Orthodox. And she is, not exactly the type I want in my court, to be honest. Not exactly the type I want. She do have 10 prowess. She's part of another dynasty. I don't know about that one, to be honest. I don't know about that one. Let's take a look at our... I think it really depends on our knight here, if we want her or not. Yeah, I'm gonna go with no. I'm gonna go with no, because we actually do have a couple of 10s and 13s here. So yeah, I'm gonna go with no. I'm not gonna get her. So we spent a bit of gold and a bit of prestige on not getting anyone, but it's okay. It's okay. This will happen sometimes when I'm doing it, where I just don't want the person because she's gonna try and scheme against us. You know that's gonna happen. She's cruel. She's paranoid, deceitful. Yeah. I mean, if we needed we could befriend her, and then make her our there we go, spy master. That no, I think I'd rather have a man actually in that spot, because we can have a man there. So, and he's okay. He's okay. I mean, he's not the worst, at least. Could be better. Could be worse. But yeah, maybe we should bring in. Maybe we should. No. I have decided it's gonna be a no. I actually think I forgot to look at our new son. I did put him as a ward, up as a ward, but we actually forgot to take a look at him. So Thomæs Rigmársen. That actually sounds wrong, because we are not. It shouldn't be Sen, because Sen means a son. And oh yeah, right. He is a son of us, so that makes sense. That makes sense actually. Okay, I'm okay with it then. But it doesn't make sense if our daughters are gonna be called. No, they're probably not. It's gonna be interesting to see how they're gonna name it then. But he's a genius as well, so you know we got 2 really decent childs. But we do want a daughter. We do definitely want a daughter. But not that he is bad at all. But I'll rather have a daughter, because she is, well, in our culture, or actually it's the religion. you know, the women are the dominant, so it would be more. It would be better to have a daughter instead taking over. But you know, this is also good. He's also pretty decent, and he actually do have the 9 prowess, so he could potentially go into battle if we need him to. So yeah, let's see how that's gonna go. Yet another friend, Liege, in our court. Perfect. Let's find a new one. Let's just go with. So she was pretty good. I think I want to befriend our court chaplain actually. Well, at least I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. So let's go with him. See if that is gonna happen. In a see here, Liege leaves farmland empty. Yeah, that's not good. See, the poor marshal is not good for us. It's definitely not good. We need to find someone better down the road. But for now, we're gonna keep her at the helm. But yeah, it's not really good. What is this? Yeah, well, it doesn't really matter. He will be mightily impressed with my feasts. Focus on Isaiah's accomplishments. I'll make sure everyone heard about my greatness. I think we're gonna focus on his accomplishments. That makes a lot of sense since we are diplomatic. So let's go with that. But yeah, we do need to do something about the marshal. So when we do have an option to actually gain more courtiers again, we will do that. Right, we got 117 gold and the building is done. So let's build some more. Let's build some more. This can only increase our chances of success. That's for sure. 0.1 gold seems to still be the best to me. I mean, all the other buildings are definitely worth taking when we do have the gold to take them. But the goal is making sure that we can maybe get men-at-arms at some point. And it will just help us down the road. Actually, can we upgrade these? No. No, we can't. We need communal government innovations. And we also need fortified mortar building. Or its upgrades. What is fortified mortar? Is that like the village here? Mortar, fortified mortar construction site. So we actually need that before we can even upgrade them. Wow. Yeah, actually this one, the 5th. Wow, that's a long way. We're a long way from that. That's for sure. Okay. So I guess that's the same for all of them. No, this is just the mortar actually. Mortar building. Okay. So we can upgrade some of them when we get around to it, when we get the innovations. But for now, we are only gonna get something like a tavern. And it's the same for the AI. There's no difference. Unless they do have the innovations to actually build the rest. But it's the same. I actually just checked, and she haven't built anything yet, the queen. But, well, the next heir is building quite a lot over here, so... At some point, she's gonna get... At some point, we're gonna become weaker than her. Because right now, we are actually stronger, but we can't attack her because she got an ally. So... Yeah, it's... The longer it's gonna take us to get into this independence war, the harder it's gonna be. That's for sure. The harder it's gonna be. So, hopefully, it's not gonna be this episode. Hopefully, she's gonna die maybe next episode, maybe in the 4th episode or something like that. Or the 5th episode. And then maybe we have a chance, because then they will not be allied anymore, and maybe we'll have a chance to go in. But we'll see about that. We'll see about that. Alrighty, we got the decision available again here. So we are gonna recruit one more. See if we are lucky. Not really. But I will take her. I will take her. Because she's Amazodian. That is a very good trait to have in your court, I guess. But, and she's a pretty decent, you know... Pretty decent in her prowess. So, yeah, I'll definitely take her. I will take her. Welcome to our court. So she will be one of our champions. What is it called? Is it called champions here, or is it called something? Knights. There is a lot of names for it in different cultures, but I guess with the Norse it's gonna be called knights. Yeah, okay. No, it shouldn't. It should be called... maybe it's not the culture, maybe it's the religion that's the decider on what they are called. Whatever. The Chaplain is our friend. Very good, very good. Let's see, who else do we want as a friend? These guys are actually not too good, so I don't really want them as a friend. Do we have anyone in the court that I really like, actually? That we might want to befriend? I don't really see anyone, in all honesty. I don't really see anyone right now. She's already our friend. Ingeborg, nah. This one, she's not too bad, actually. She's not too bad. How old is she? 39. Melancholic. Sure, let's befriend her. I mean, it doesn't hurt to have a lot of friends. Doesn't hurt at all. Where is it? Right here. So, yeah. What is this? Gains smuggling ring because our stewardship skills are the problem. Yeah. We need some better council members. 11 is simply not enough, it seems. Simply not enough. Oh man, the wealth is still... We're still under 1 in wealth here, or income. A changing mind. Oh. So, our player got fickle, which I'm okay with. It's the same as we have. So he's gonna keep fickle if we're gonna do this. A changing mind is a healthy mind. Yeah, that's probably what she would say. He must focus on the boons he already possesses. So, content instead of fickle, maybe. Or trusting. Must be taught to take me at my word. I do kind of like trusting. But... are we gonna make him trusting? So he will gain more diplomacy and less intrigue. Opinion of Liege plus 15. Opinion of vassals plus 15. Hostile scheme success chance plus 15. Or enemy hostile scheme. I mean, the stewardship is a little bit annoying that it's -2 on fickle. Here it is also -2. No, the content is +2 learning. You know what? I feel like we're gonna go with the trusting here. It might not be what she wants to say exactly. I think she would probably more so take this one. But this is where we can... In all of the events, this is where I'm gonna go outside the role-playing and actually taking something else so we can change our dynasty just a little bit here and there. Otherwise, all the children would be basically the same all the way through. So we need to sometimes take something new here, and I just think I want trusting. I want trusting on this guy. Therefore, we're gonna go with it. My dear friend, my hunters captured this live stag, and its grace and majesty remind me of you. Please accept it as a token of our everlasting friendship. Signed, Petty King Svend. Well. That's an interest. Garden stag, monthly prestige +5. Stress gain -10. Okay. What is this? Courtier and guest opinion +15. I think we're gonna let it ruin the gardens. That sounds pretty... That's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool little event. Actually, it's not even an event. It's just a letter. Or I don't know. It's kind of a mix between a letter and an event. But it's very cool. I really like that one. Very nice. A new lifestyle perk have showed up here. Ooh, what's going on here? Is she going into a war? Hold on. Let's pause. Let's pause for a second. Why is she raising her army here? What is going on? We didn't want to go into the dynasty. We just wanted to check out her. She's defending. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, okay, so they are in 2 wars. So they are attacking up here with I'm presuming it's gonna be let's read it. High Chief Ilak, the Porodish Holy War for Chieftain of Hopasag. I'm not sure exactly what is going on here. So he's the attacker, and that is King Svend against this guy, and it seems like that's a pretty easy war to win for him. Oh, maybe. And what about the other one? The other one is over here, and they are the defenders against this guy. Okay, that could be dangerous. That could be dangerous. So they're in 2 wars now. See, this is where maybe the situation is gonna change for us, because she's gonna throw in a lot of soldiers, so is he, into this war. And that means it could open up the possibilities of us going independent. But we'll see about that. We'll see about that. For now, we're gonna go in and check out this perk. It is the thicker than water perk we're gonna get. It's not gonna help us that much, but you know, we need to take it. So there we go. Something just popped up that I want to show you guys. A notable guest has arrived in my court, and yeah, she's probably okay. She's rather okay, and she's definitely someone that we will probably want, because she's a wise woman and intellectual, and she's a trained physician or trained healer. But she costs 95 gold. It's just unrealistic that you would ever pay this amount for anyone. Not just her, but for any knight, courtier, anyone. I would never do it. I have never done it, and it seems completely unrealistic that you would ever do this. So that is, I mean, that is my reasoning behind doing this for once. But it actually is a little bit stupid. It is actually a little bit stupid, because you would never choose it. Never, ever, ever. So we don't have a physician, but we could train someone inside our own court. We could go for someone like, let's see, we got one here that got 16 learning. He's already a philosopher. I'm actually not sure if he can become... It's actually a woman, so it wouldn't be too bad. Wait, hold on. Does the physician needs to... No, I don't think... let's actually check it out in the religion here. That's not the religion. That's the religion. So... Where is it? Where is it saying it? I don't think there is anything denying us from having either a man or a woman sitting as a physician. I don't think it matters actually. So let's take a look again here. So the highest learning we have is a 16 here, and that is Catherine. So if we're going into her and saying become a physician, we can train her to become a physician. We can also just appoint her. You know what? Just do that to begin with. That is gonna cost us 10 gold. Sure. Do that. And then we can become physician. That's gonna pop up an event here. Never mind. That is way too much money. But she's our physician now, and she is absolutely trash at it. But rather that than having to pay someone that is even worse than her. So, you know, there we go. We are going to bring in yet another... Wow. All sorts of things popped up here. Whoa, just as I was trying to do something. Okay, this is the Befriend scheme. It's done. Okay. Runa the Brash. I'm okay with that. And then we got this one, which is Material Recriminations. I am surprised to find my husband skulking in my study. By the look of his face, something is clearly upsetting Utpala. Yet it takes me a while to convince him to share his concerns with me. My beloved, I must confess you that Isias has gravely insulted me. I cannot bear the thought of being close to that coarse man any further. Oh boy. So he is our chaplain. He is not that good. He's not really that good. So we could definitely just let him go. In terms of his skill sets, it's definitely not a good guy, and I'm actually he's probably the guy I'm most annoyed by so far in the save. He pops up with some events that I just really annoyed about. He will be gone by tomorrow. I think we're gonna take that one. Impossible is such a nice man. No, he's not. Why do you need to tell me everything from the start? Not to tell me everything from the start. Yeah, he's gonna be gone. He's gonna be gone. He's gone. There we go. But that means we do need a new physician. Oh, we already got one. Let's take a look at him. Let's take a look at him. It is called Chaplain... let's say the Brash. Okay, well, a little bit better. So, you know... He's a coward, he's arrogant, he's vengeful. He's not the best priest in the world, is he? Actual intellectual, so that's good. Eager revealer, okay, and flagellant. I think we're gonna try and befriend him, actually, since we just got that done with something else, and we might as well befriend him. Because he seems to be okay. He's a decent priest for us, hopefully. So, yeah. But what I wanted to do, and why I just stopped time as well, was recruit someone else. Or do I? I don't think I want to do it anymore. I mean, sure I will. I will do it more. But not right now, because we do want to get the gold going to get even more buildings. So instead of using gold on random courtiers, we want to spend the gold later on. But that is gonna be in the next episode, because we are leaving it here for this episode. We, again, it is slow paced. I know, guys, it is slow paced, but I like it that way. And it is very important to me to underline that this is a role-playing save. It is not about getting a lot of tiles and all that. This is a role-playing save, and I love it so far. I absolutely adore this little save we have been playing for 3 episodes now. So, in the next episode, well, we didn't really get... we didn't get what I wanted in this episode, to be honest. So, the next episode is gonna be the same. It's gonna be, hopefully, getting more children, because we are 31 now. He's 29, so that's fine. But we do, hopefully, get a daughter in the next episode. 2 children, that's a little bit tight in terms of dynasty, you know? So we would like to get some more children, as many as I can, to be honest. As many as we can possibly get. Another thing we might look into is... I'm taking a very, very close look at this war here and see how that's gonna go, because it could give us some opportunities to maybe do something. But that's just buts and maybes. We don't know. We simply don't know. What we do know is we want to get pregnant. That is one thing 100% sure. And we want to keep building up our tiles here, or our buildings. Yeah, and then just see what happens. Then let's just see what happens in the next episode, guys. I am Realm Q, and I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you around next time.